So another project that I accomplished is this toddler bed mattress porch swing. This is a good one to do depending on what kind of space you're working with on your front porch. Still get a porch swing. It does not take up nearly as much space as a lot of the plants out there that you'll see that use twin mattresses. So this one, big picture, the way I did this one is it's outside, so it's gonna get a little dirty. So this is the basic shape that you're working with here. You can see the bottom just to reduce weight. I didn't do a full plywood bottom or anything like that. No need to do that. Just use deck boards to kind of go along the bottom. Gives you the support you need, and you don't really have to worry about the strength of it. This has been used by a lot of people, but this is the general shape of it. So big picture, this cross 2x4 right here that goes across the entirety of it, that is 52 inches long. And then the side pieces right here, this 2x4, this is 29 inches long. So the reason that you want to connect it like this with this 29-inch piece on the outside is because you have these eye bolts that the rope is going to connect to, and you want these eye bolts to go through this. So basically you're going to start out and you're going to build a rectangle. So the front 2x4 is 52, the side 2x4s are 29, and you can see on the back there is the other 52-inch 2x4. So you'll connect those. I use pocket holes on the inside of it to do it. You can see it in there. Pocket holes, pocket hole. Can't really see it on the other side. But I use pocket holes to connect them all. And then I put a cross support in. This is not going to be 29 inches, the cross support, because the 29-inch board on this is on the outside, so you have to subtract the width of the 2x4 on each side. So that one is going to be 1.75 times 2, so 3.5 inches shorter. So 25.5 is what that should be. From there, I made the back rails, and this is just going to be dependent on what type of rail system, how big you want it, what kind of backrest you want, the height that you're looking at for it. I just did it a little bit taller than the mattress. I think I got a tape measure. The overall height on it, on this 2x4, working with about 15 inches. So 15 inches up, put a 2x4 on top of it. This 2x4, 55 inches. So just kind of, again, you can see the pocket holes back here. Everything's connected with pocket holes. So get your two 15-inch boards, connect them straight up. 55-inch top runner, connect that up. And then again, another 15-inch board right in the center. And then as far as these cross supports, you don't have to do these angle ones. You can do straight ones. You can do horizontal, vertical, whatever you're thinking. But you can put that together. The easiest way I found for things like this is you just put a 2x4 that's a little bit longer than the space you need in there. You put it on the other side of it, and then you just use a pencil to mark off where you need to make your cuts. Make those cuts depending on what the angle is, either with a jigsaw or your miter saw if you can swing that. Just put that in there, and that'll give you all the support that you need. Again, I connected everything with pocket holes. Then I went through, made the side supports here. Again, Craig jig pocket holes for everything. So connected this to the side 29 inch 2x4s, pocket hole down, and then for this I didn't really do anything too fancy. I just knocked off 45-degree angles on the end of each of these boards. And again, this is just going to kind of be what type of view you're looking for, how big you want your armrests. My armrests come out 30 inches, so 30-inch board, cut off 45-degree angles, and yep, that should give you what you need. You can use a jigsaw, use a sander. You can make these rounded. You can kind of play with it however you want. Just for a little bit more cross support, I put in an additional 2x4 there just to help maintain everything square. And then again, like you saw the whole time, you got the deck boards just again. You need something to support the mattress, and it'll also help maintain square. And then just to make sure that the mattress never kind of came off, I just put this 1x on the front here, and it just comes up just a little bit, maybe ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch off the deck board, and it helps to maintain the swing so that it does not come off. So if you have any questions on it or want to see more, leave a comment. So now that it's actually built, you're going to want to have some way to connect it. As you can see, I kind of did more like an A-frame type rope connection where it goes up to one single point connected by an eye bolt. I put a little clamp on there to help so that the rope wouldn't ever want to kind of slide through there and tip this thing back, so it can't just go through. But connect the eye bolts onto the 4 corners. Went to Home Depot, got the nylon rope that I wanted. I think this has 700-pound rating per rope. So eye bolts each to the corner, put an eye bolt up in the ceiling, connect it to a stud, and then just depending on the height of your ceiling is going to determine the amount of rope you need. I am not a Boy Scout or anything like that, so I just kind of tied a knot, and they've been holding for a while, so that seemed to work. I'm sure you can Google something and try and figure that out, but yep, there's that. So if you have any questions, just ask below.